Each breed of dairy goat has a different face and a different breed characteristic. La Manchas, they have like these itty bitty ears, which you call earless, because you can't see them. Nubians have the long ears, and they can only have long ears. La Manchas can only have short ears.
Ready to milk?
Saanens can only be white. Nubians can be any color, which is awesome.
Before the morning dew can dry, Amanda Peters and her mother Robin have already filled a pail with fresh goat's milk.
Thank you, Lily. We're done now.
Their days start at dawn because it's breakfast time for their hungry herd of kids.
Come on, Maurice! We chose Nubian dairy goat for their long, beautiful ears and their good personalities.
This is it's a dream come true to be able to live out here in the country where it's peaceful and enjoy the quiet and have the goats. And you're gonna drink all my bottle.
Milking and feeding goats is all in a day's work here at Dream Girls Dairy Farm. With the help of her mother and father, James, Amanda has perfected the art of dairy delivery, creating a constantly growing line of milk-based creations that people just can't seem to get enough of.
We make lotions and soaps with it, and then we make caramel and cheese.
This is our goat milk lotions, and we make it out of shea butter and sweet almond oil. And
I take it and sell it at different farmers markets of ours and local events.
You're actually building a business here, aren't you?
I am.
Between the milking, pasteurizing, picking eggs, and caramelizing, Dream Girls is a fully functioning farm. But that wasn't always the case. The Peters family used to be your typical city dwellers who looked at farm life with doe-eyed envy. That is, until Amanda discovered an unlikely love
Come on, Mama's right here.
of these jovial creatures.
Come on, everybody, don't get lost.
Do you remember the first time you ever laid eyes on a goat?
It was at a show. We went to the state fair, and I was sitting there, and I always wanted to go walk through all of the barns. And when a lady was milking, and she let me milk and feed the babies. And I got to play with them, and I stayed there for hours.
There was no turning back after that. Where most kids want the latest game system or cell phone, Amanda had only one thing on the brain: goats.
She looked at the pedigrees of different herds throughout the U.S., you know, and she looked at pictures. Then she wrote down a report and said, this is the breed I want, this is why I want it, and you know, that went from, it produces this much milk on an average, it produces this much cream on an average, and Dad, that makes all that stuff you like.
Now that we're in the country, I'm like, well, we have all this land. And I was like, Dad, you don't have to mow ever again, or weed eat, or trim. He's like, really?
You were really making a case for getting these goats, weren't you?
Mm-hmm. And for 8 years, Dad's never had to mow or spray for weeds or fertilize or do any of it.
Well, if energy and persistence were currency, Amanda would be utterly rich. Not only does she run this farm daily, but now she has a new hobby that's really got her goat.
Well, I love to show them, I love to get them all trimmed up and see them walk out there and prance around. And I love the ribbons. I like to have fun. I think it's just really nice to go out there and show everybody how hard I've worked. First place! And how good my goats are.
Thank you. This is yours.
One can only wonder what little 10-year-old Amanda saw the first time she laid eyes on a goat. Sure, the shows and products have brought in a little prestige and money over time, but it's the lifestyle that this family has come to love. One that started with a little girl's dream.
This farm was Amanda's dream. I didn't think that I would be a part of it, but now it's become a part of my dream. I mean, you couldn't ask for better.
It's so peaceful out here in the country, and all of these little goats are like the cutest things in the world. And I've always liked it out here, and I always will. It's the one job you can walk outside, look at them, and they're always happy. Especially when it's time for all the babies. I'm always a goat mama. I always wonder what people think when they drive by, because here I have this big, huge herd of goats following me. It's just really fun to see them all walk around. It makes me so happy to see all my little ones.